touchdown, been thinking about that run for kind of all week, putting that in, like the ISO play there?
Oh, definitely. Every single week we always, try to see what looks are advantageous for us, but ultimately it comes down to executing them on Sundays.
How about Tyler Warren with the lead block there? Did you see the replay, and what did you think of that execution, I guess?
For me personally, I would think that's a tough block. It's a one-on-one block, mano a mano. So for him to be able to execute it like that, that's big time. That's big time, especially, asking a rookie to do that. And that's why those runs and those plays happen when each and every single man, whether it's up front or on the edges, you guys seen Pittman all day. That's how those runs happen.
It seems like they were selling out to kind of stop you early on. Did you have a feeling something like that would break?
Definitely. Teams will probably tend to do that, but it's just about taking what they give you, trying to be as efficient as possible, eliminating those negative runs until eventually, you wear them down.
Michael Pittman Jr. said it feels like this team's never executed like this since he's been here, and it feels like you guys are just clicking. Do you feel that, like being 3-0, like what's it mean to you and this team to get off to a start like this?
It means a lot, especially with, some of the older guys, Quentin, Grover, guys who've been here for a while that's been working to try to build something here. I'm just happy that, I'm a part of, that hard work finally paying off for them. And it's something that we got to continue to do, though. You got to prove yourself each week in this league.
JT, Shane mentioned how obsessive Daniel is about football and how he, never really shuts it off. How have you seen that kind of manifest over time since he's been here?
That's true. Daniel will say what's up to
you.
You,
get a lot of texts or something
but he'll
like that?
definitely, he'll hit you with, hey, man, when we get this play, this is what I'm thinking. I just walked in the building. I'm grabbing breakfast. I didn't even know my iPad yet. But that just goes to show you his level of commitment to being excellent. And making sure that every time we go on the field, we know each and every single possible look we can get, and we know our checks.
How important is it for this offense that he's only been sacked twice this season?
I think it's a confidence booster, not only for him, but also for us, because it knows that the work that we're doing each and every single day of practice, after practice, once we go home, it's paying off on Sunday. So it's just kind of that little bit of gratification to say, okay, continue doing this, continue to find ways to get better, but the schedule and the routine you're on right now is really benefiting you.
JT Zaires kind of been saying all week that he thinks that you don't get enough attention around the country. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, Zaire's my guy. He's always one of my biggest supporters. I'm one of his biggest supporters as well. But really all that matters to me is winning games. Whether, people want to believe that, we're a top offense or not, all that matters is just to keep stacking wins. And as long as we keep stacking wins, the record will speak for itself.
Shane always talked about throw to score, run to win. I don't know if he said that to you guys. Do you think that's what it looks like? And can you talk about how the two phases are playing off each other, the run and the pass?
Like you mentioned, it's all about playing complementary football, not only with offense and defense, but also within the offense. Like I mentioned, guys in the backfield, we got to help the guys on the perimeter. Guys on the perimeter have to help us in the backfield, and we all have to help, Daniel in order to make sure that we're all in our spots, executing our assignments. So executing that throughout a game, I think is very critical because everyone in every position is going to have their time, their moment in the game where, hey, we need you guys to come up big. And that's where, the mano a mano and the man-on-man comes into play.
Does that balance make you – how hard does that balance make you to defend?
I think it's real tough. If I was a D coordinator, I would kind of be pulling my hair out like, what are we going to do? We can't really key in on one thing. I don't know what to call. But again, I don't have experience as a D
When we're
coordinator.
talking about this offense being versatile, how big is it that you've got a bunch of receivers out there who are willing to block and be physical out there?
That's big time. You guys saw it today. A lot of these runs, they become explosives because of them. But I always feel like you get rewarded because then at the end of the day, when they go and sell out for the run, now these guys, they get their one-on-one matchups. But I think it's a testament, though, of their level of unselfishness to go out there, put their bodies on the line, for the run game. But ultimately, I feel like they do get rewarded when, these guys sell out and then they get those one-on-one matchups.
Thanks, Jay.